There are amazing tools out there that can help you to grow and nurture your business. Hi, this is Paul, and I want to talk to you today about BombBomb, which is a video email communication tool. You can use it in many different ways. I've been using it for years. It is awesome, and it helps you with conversions every step of the way. We're all fighting the good fight, trying to get prospects to come on board as clients, and I always want to stand out and constantly think about ways I can separate myself and get the highest rate of conversion for getting people even on a phone call or a Zoom, let alone as a new client. So in this episode of Giant TV, I'm going to dive into the weeds for you and show you exactly how I use this tool in order to have a better interaction with clients and prospects every step of the way. Let's go jump in. Okay, let's jump into this. I want to thank everybody for joining. We've got some great people showing up here. My name is Paul Hitchcock. I'm the founder and president of Giant Jacks Media, where we help others to grow and nurture their business. And this is a weekly series I do called Giant TV. The whole purpose behind it is to provide value and to deliver tools, tips, strategies, my best ones that can help you in some way with your business. And you'll always invite Q&A on these webinars. So if you have any questions as I go through anything that I'm talking about here or anything else that pops up in your mind about your business, feel free to ask me in the Q&A. And I do record these sessions and get them out. So as long as you staying connected with me, you'll see it there. And today I want to jump into this. This is going to be a quick and dirty discussion about a tool that I've used for years. And I want to say that no, I do not get paid for this tool or anything related to it other than I use it and it's incredible. And I love passing along things that work for me. Like you, I'm in the trenches building every single day, having people tell me good things, people telling me go away, just like everybody else. So I've really focused on the tools that help me build my own businesses, and I bring those to the people I'm working with. So let's talk about BombBomb. This is a tool I've used for years, and I'm going to dive in and talk about what is it, why use it, and how you use it. I'll give you some of my best strategies for this. And so if you ever want to get one-on-one with me, if questions come up here or you're building down the road, this is the way to do it, is text Giant Call to that phone number, and you can then get access to my calendar, get one-on-one with me, complimentary. Love hearing about other people's businesses. So take advantage of that, take a picture of that, write that down, whatever you want to do. But that's the easiest way to get on my calendar to talk about anything under the sun related to your business. Love to do it. Okay, what is BombBomb? So BombBomb is a company, and it is a video communication tool. And I want you to just wrap your head around that, because there's so many apps out there, so many tools, and it can get confusing on how to use these tools, what they're for. And I see so many people that get these tools, pay money, they don't use them, it's a waste of money. And so think of this tool as a way to communicate with clients and prospects, and I'll start diving into that. Why do you want to use BombBomb? Is, first of all, video is king today, and anytime that I can communicate with a client or a prospect with a video, I'm going to do it. And what I've included in the chat is a report by Wise Owl, big media firm. There's a lot of questionnaires and white papers and so forth. But grab that link, because they have a state of video report they put out every year, and it's fascinating. And what they do is they interview marketing people like me, but they also interview prospects, people that you and I want to work with, CEOs, executives, professionals, and they ask them about video. And Wise Owl was all over the video trend. And that report will show you that every single year, executives, CEOs, the people we all want to work with, they'd rather watch a video to learn about your product or service versus reading about it. They want it. And at some level, you got to become a grocery store. People are there shopping at the store. You got to have on the shelf what they're shopping for and get it to them. Video is that way. It just is in massive demand. And all the platforms are focused on video, from LinkedIn, everywhere. The top 3 most visited sites in the world are TikTok, Google, and YouTube. Talk about video. And it just isn't an argument anymore. Video can help in so many ways. And so get thinking about the fact that if you can communicate with a video versus typing a message, you're going to want to take advantage of that. And so many of the apps today have video functionality built into the apps, and then tools like BombBomb that make it easier to communicate. So video, because when you send a video versus type in a message, people get to hear your voice. They get to see that you are articulate, you have a nice haircut, you dress well, and it just has a human element to it that a written email or text message or some other written communication just doesn't have. And so the more you can add a human element to an interaction at every level, whether it's a client or a prospect, is going to help you in for everything, every step of the process. And so video is king. When I'm interacting with clients and prospects along the way, whether it's the first reach out, whether I'm nurturing a client, I always want to have the highest level of interaction possible. I just want to make those interactions positive for both me and the other person I'm talking to. And I want to put my best foot forward. And I want that client to see that I've really taken the time, and the prospect, to be different and to really stand out and have a higher level of service. And so I can't tell you how many times that I use this tool, and the feedback I get is incredible. People are like, well, that's incredible. What is that tool? Love it. And I just had Vistage Chair that I'm working with just yesterday, new client. Vistage is the largest CEO peer-to-peer advisory group on the planet. Great organization. And he got BombBomb. We were talking about it. He's ramping up, building, got BombBomb, and is testing it, and sent me an email with a reply he got from a prospect. And the prospect said, "This is an incredible tool. What a great thing. Awesome." And so the chair was pretty fired up, but anecdotal, but just goes to the point of it is a tool that is going to separate you from everybody else and make your interactions really A1. Excuse me. The other reason you want to use BombBomb is conversions everywhere along the way. So all of us are fighting the good fight when it comes to building a business. We're trying to get new clients, and we all have a sales funnel, or should have a sales funnel, where people are coming into our funnel, top of the funnel awareness, then we're generating interest and getting on a phone call and moving on down the funnel. Well, there's a battle every step of the way in that war to get a new client. And my mindset always goes to, okay, how can I win that battle? When I'm reaching out to somebody for the first time, for example, what is the best thing to say, and what is the best mechanism to deliver the message I want to get to that connection? And oftentimes, when I can, it's a video first outreach. And I'll tell this story because it just speaks to video. But there's a woman who's a very dynamic business leader, Helen Russell. She is a co-founder of Equator Coffee and Teas, and has absolutely knocked the cover off the ball with that company. Google that, Equator Coffee and Teas. It's started in my area, Northern California, started out of her garage. And Helen is a rock star. So she's got partnerships with the major chefs and restaurants across the world. She's got partnerships with Google or Oracle, Facebook. She's got a coffee farm. Started out of her garage and just exploded. She's got retail stores, and so uh, I wanted to get in front of Helen. She's in my area. I wanted to interview her, get her on a podcast show, and everyone's trying to get in front of Helen. And so I sent her a video. I got her email and I sent her a video email, bomb, and she replied immediately, said, "No one's ever done that before. Be happy to chat with you, be on your podcast show." And it got me in front of Helen, and we've developed a really great relationship, and many good things have come out of my contact with Helen Russell. And so just as an idea and an example of the power of using video to help your practice. So every step of the way, from the initial reaching out to somebody to getting somebody on a phone call or a Zoom. So when you reach out, this happens to all of us. Somebody comes into your funnel, you connect with them on LinkedIn, whatever it is. Now you have them, and now what do? Well, typically your call to action is you got to talk to them, and you want to get on a Zoom, not a phone call. Remember, video every time. And then how do you win that battle? Because that's another battle. You got them to connect, battle one. Battle two now is getting them on the Zoom. And how do you do it? Well, you have video. You can send a video, and I'm going to show you here in a minute, share my screen, how you can use video with LinkedIn. But you want to send a video. Again, they connected, and now you got to convert them to a call. We've all had that scenario where people go dark on us and you never hear from them again after they connect. It's so frustrating. Video can go a long way in helping you to convert to a Zoom. If you can't do a Zoom, obviously you're doing a phone call, but the conversions when you use video just skyrocket versus typing a message back to get somebody on a Zoom or a call. So think video, even to convert to a Zoom or a phone call. So there's just many reasons why video is going to help you in your practice. So let's talk about the how, some of the execution of how to use BombBomb. So for me, we're all sending out a ton of emails, and for me, BombBomb has replaced, in most cases, me typing an email. I will send a BombBomb instead. And BombBomb, the way it works is you record it right on your computer there, and there's a Chrome extension, and you can click on the extension, BombBomb pulls up, and you record it right there, and then you embed it in the email, your personal email. BombBomb does have the ability to go through the BombBomb server, and there's some branding you can do, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to get into all the details of BombBomb here. I will one-on-one if you want to chat about it after, but here kind of more of a broad brushstroke. But typically you send the email out and it embeds in the email, and there's an animated GIF there. So there's a 2-second animated GIF where you're moving, the video there, and there's a play button. And so my process is that I'll send an email, and I'll record a BombBomb, and let's say I've had a meeting with somebody and I want to follow up the meeting. So every time I have a meeting, I do a follow-up. And I think all of us do this. You follow up and you highlight the notes of the meeting. It's a great practice to get into, to just highlight the discussion and send it off. And so most people just type an email. And what I'll do is I will record a BombBomb, and I'm not trying to make a high-end marketing video with the BombBomb. It's just the way I communicate, and I just want to be authentic and talk to somebody and say, hey, hey John, here's what we talked about in the meeting. This is what I took notes on, and I kind of run through it and highlight some things and point out the top issues we discussed, and I shoot that video and just at my desk, and then I embed it in the email, and then I put a little bit of content in there because you don't want just a naked video sitting there with no content around it. You want to, in the content below that video that's embedded in an email, is type kind of a summary of what the email is about, and maybe even highlight a few of the points, and then you're going to go into a bit more detail in the video. So there's a combo there with the video, the content, and then you send that off, and they play it, and again, it just is a higher level of an interaction following up an email, for example. And what's really cool about BombBomb too is when you are sending these videos, there's a call to action feature in the video where you can embed a link that shows up in the video itself. And you can say, click here, you can type whatever you want in there, and then you can have a link in that video. So just sending the email, for example, following up a meeting, maybe you talked about a PDF you have or some piece of content you want to give them as a follow-up to the meeting. You can say, click here for my PDF we talked about, or whatever it is, and then have the link embedded in the video. And it's an awesome feature. You can get real creative with that. You can have your bio link in there. Sometimes you can just do a lot with that link. I mean, think about all the things you can embed in there that you want somebody to see. Maybe you want them to sign up for your YouTube channel, and you say, hey, sign up for my YouTube channel, and you're pointing to it up here. The link's up here. So there's just a lot you can do with that feature. In particular, if it's being sent outside of an email, maybe you're texting the BombBomb link and so forth, you can have a link embedded in there. So I use it for email, and it doesn't take any longer to shoot a BombBomb than type in an email message. So this isn't about a time-sucking endeavor. This is about a higher level of communication, and it is very efficient. Once you get used to it, you can just really bang these videos out as an email, just like you would be sending a typed email. Okay, so links for text and new connections. Okay, so BombBomb also, you can grab a link of the video you just shot. So I just shot the video. You can embed it in an email, your personal email that goes out. You can also grab a link when you shoot that video, and you can text the link to somebody, or you can send that link to a new LinkedIn connection. If you're reaching out and connecting with somebody on LinkedIn, you type a little message, and you can say, hey, I recorded a personal message for you. Click here and include the BombBomb link. They click on it, and you have a short message introducing them. Hey, thanks for connecting, blah, blah, blah. And how powerful is that? I do that with a fair amount of frequency, and you can track who's opening and watching your video too. So I know people are checking out my videos. It's very powerful. So think about that using those links. There's a lot of applications. Again, I'm not going to get into everything here on where you can embed those BombBomb links and how to use them. I'll say one more thing because I just love it, is I use Calendly, which is a calendar app. And when somebody books on my calendar, I redirect them. This is a Calendly feature. I redirect them to an external site. So Calendly, when it books, now I plug in a BombBomb video as the external site. So let's say somebody books a demo with me on something I'm dealing with. They book it on my calendar, immediately redirects them to a video, short video, even if the video is maybe 10 seconds long. Hey, thank you so much for getting on my calendar. Really look forward to blah, 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 blah. So now I have a great video there. How awesome is that? Again, it just shows people you have your A game going on, and you're putting a lot of thought into it, and you've got just great tools along the way that's treating somebody at a very high level. And I always think about when, going into, Saks Fifth Avenue or Nordstrom's, you are treated with gold gloves. And you get, as you get in there, and they just they just walk you through, the scenario there at a very high level. Everything is just efficient, put together. You just want to be the Saks Fifth Avenue when it comes to the processes of interacting with your clients and prospects. So the links are great. Follow up to events. This is where I use BombBomb a lot. So for instance, you have a speaking event or any event that you're doing, and you have people that have been on that event. So what I'll do is I will grab all of the names and emails from people that were at one of my events or my colleagues' events that I'm involved with. We'll take those people, we'll load them up into BombBomb all together, and create a new list for that event in BombBomb. And then what I can do is send out a video to that list as a follow-up to the event, because as we all know, when you do these events to engage and build authority and all of that, the follow-up is huge. And really, it can make or break an event and what you do in the follow-up. But you load them into BombBomb, and now you're sending a video, strategic video. What do you want to say with the follow-up? Maybe you're trying to book them onto, a free consult or whatever your call to action is. Maybe you're giving something away as a follow-up, but whatever it is, you're sending the BombBomb out. So now everybody that's at your event gets this high-end follow-up thank you call to action from you, and you can see who's opening it. You can track it. It's a great way to use BombBomb for events, and that's just one way for events. Many others that BombBomb ties into for events, where it just helps you out. So the follow-up to events. Now, this one is incredible, fairly new, LinkedIn messaging, and I'm going to share my screen and show you this. So BombBomb has a Chrome extension, and what has happened fairly recently is BombBomb integrates with the LinkedIn messaging app, and I'm going crazy with this tool, and it's wonderful. And I've got to say here, I'm going to show you too how Calendly is part of this equation, because Calendly also has a Chrome extension that integrates with the LinkedIn messaging app. So let me show you this. So now you're seeing my LinkedIn. So here's how the messaging BombBomb goes. I'll just choose Aviva here. I know Aviva. Showed up in my news feed. Great client and crushing it as a Vistage chair. But so let's say I want to send Viva and a message here. Okay. So this is what happens now. You'll see here, LinkedIn messaging app. Here is the BombBomb icon here. And so what I can do now is click on that, and the BombBomb recording screen will show up right on my computer, and I start recording, and say what I want to say, and then I stop the recording, and then I just insert it. And so what will happen then? It will populate. Let me see if I've sent her one before. Actually, she sent me one. So it will populate right into the LinkedIn message, and your photo shows up. The animated GIF is there, as I described before, and people can play the message, and you can also type some content around it. So what I'll do is, let's say it is, again, you're following up with somebody and you want to send them a message on LinkedIn here. You record the BombBomb and you insert it, and right before the video, I'll type the content. Hey, great discussion. Really love your business, whatever you're going to say. And so you have your content there. Then the video shows up. And remember, with that video feature in BombBomb, you can embed links in it. So this is where there's a great opportunity to do that. Maybe you want to mention, the ebook you have. So I have a client now that just finished an ebook, and we're really amplifying the ebook. And you could put that ebook link into the BombBomb video, and you could point to it up here and say, hey, and by the way, the ebook I mentioned I wrote, it's right here. Click on it. You can check it out. I'd love for you to have that. How awesome is that? And they're watching your video. They just click on it. It takes them to your ebook, and they can download it right there, however you have that set up. So, you know, tools like that. And then, so then you send that video message and it shows up. Now what you can do is you can embed your calendar link. Maybe you're trying to schedule with them. Now you can send a video and you're trying to get them on a call. You click on the Calendly icon here, and now your recently used event types show up, and you just click on insert link, and you can see all your event types. And so let's say it was here, boom, done, and you can send it. So now your video is right there, and in the video you're mentioning, hey, my calendar link is right below. It all looks like one message when it shows up, and they just click on it to book with you. Conversions go through the roof when you use this process with getting people to book with you. So Calendly, BombBomb integrate with the LinkedIn messaging app. So a lot going on with BombBomb. This here, if this is all you're using it for, it's fantastic. But check it out. You know, Google BombBomb, go in there, see what it's all about, and maybe you feel it's right for you. But it's been a great tool. So hope this helps a little bit, and appreciate you being here. Keep an eye out for more of these. I do these weekly. You'll get the invite, and we'll see you next time.